Better things to do today to help keep the blues away. It's Rhyme and Reason 1071. Oh, yeah. Hey there, Tony here, and as I'm recording this, it's a Saturday, and I hope you have better things to do today than just go shopping or watch TV, because it's important, crucial you might say, especially with everything going on in the world, to guard your heart and mind. In Philippians 4, verses 8 through 9, Paul, the Apostle Paul, you might recall him, shows you that focus like that is so important. And I know focus is a buzzword these days because it's used by motivational speakers, marketing gurus, and so-called influencers all over the place. But the focus they talk about almost never helps you to see how the God of peace will be with you. So, I'm going to show you one of the better things to do today. But first, I want you to picture this in your mind's eye, okay? Let's say you're standing at the window in your kitchen and you look out and you see a beautiful sunflower in your front yard. Now, it doesn't have to be a sunflower. It could be a hibiscus or a rose or whatever is your favorite flower that you have around the house. But you see it standing there all by itself in the middle of some rocks and weeds or in the garden or wherever it happens to be in your case. Okay, you see it out there, it's really beautiful and you want to share it. And because it's looking all bright and beautiful, you just open up your trusty camera app on your phone and you snap a quick photo so that you can share it with all your social media friends online, etc. You know how it goes. But the trouble is you send that picture out and they don't really get the full effect, because they can also see the rocks and the weeds and the grass and the side of your house or whatever else shows up in the picture. Now, imagine that you take your camera outside, the same camera, and then you kneel down in front of that flower and really focus in on it so just the flower is in the picture. And then you can capture, let's say if it's a sunflower, you could capture the bright yellow petals with the hues of sunset orange blended into the interconnecting spirals, and you would see all that because that's what you would be focused on. There wouldn't be any other part of the yard showing. And that kind of focus lets you clearly show with your friends the fruit and the seeds of the flower. And it's going to help you appreciate that you have a camera with enough pixels to do it justice too, which most people do these days. And when you take that kind of a snapshot, you're going to have a picture that really shows off the beauty that caught your eyes in the first place. And most likely, anyone who sees the picture will notice, even if it's only subconsciously. All because you changed the focus. And just like you focused in on that sunflower, you'll get a much clearer picture of God's peace when you focus in on better things. Paul actually used a synonym for focus when he wrote a letter to the Philippians. He wrote the word meditate. And he said to meditate on something. Now, to meditate on something just means to think deeply and carefully, with focus. Then he shared a focus list, things that you can focus on, meditate on. One of the better things you can do today is to go over whatever things are true, noble, just, pure, lovely, of good report, having any virtue, and anything praiseworthy. And when you do that, you're going to learn to do what you hear and see Paul doing in his letter. And that's going to be good because he learned by hearing and seeing what Jesus did and what Jesus told him to focus on. And in that way, the God of peace will be with you. Now, to me, that sounds like something I'd like to work on today. How about you? And if you would like to focus like that, or you do focus more like that, I think we should stay connected if we're not already. I've made it super easy. All you got to do is get my Rhyme and Reason delivered to your inbox for free. What Rhyme and Reason is this you speak of, Tony? Well, it's good stuff based on the power of God's love, and it's more stuff than I share here on these channels that you're listening to or watching it on. And when you add your email address at tonyfunderburk.com, I'm going to send you download links to music and the very first 6 days. That's a rhyming book for kids about the creation week. I'm going to send that all to you right away. All you got to do, add your email to the form at tonyfunderburk.com. When you go to that site, tonyfunderburk.com, all one word, you'll see a video there of the animated Tony, Mr. Tony, talking about the very first 6 days book. And it shares the first day in there to give you a sample of what you get with this free book. If you have kids and grandkids, they'll enjoy it, or I'll triple your money back. Okay? What a deal. So that does it for this episode of the podcast. Stay tuned for the next one. And until then, remember, your life has rhyme and reason because God made you.